The Ford Holden rivalry took a bizarre turn before the start of race 7 at WA's Barbagallo Raceway. Garth Tander making his way to pole, clipping Mark Winterbottom's door. A bit of early panel work for Frosty as the weather cleared for the start, the first dry spell for the weekend.
And the rumble turns to a roar as Tander and Bright slug it out at the front. Bright really aggressive. Tander can hold the line down to turn 1 and does so.
Garth's initial jump was very good, but the secondary part of the start was better for Jason Bright, and Bright prevails.
With storm clouds threatening overhead, an even bigger storm was brewing on the track.
Oh, he's gone! Tander gets turned around by Reynolds. And Davison's in there as well. The championship leader, and there is a fire in car 2.
Tander left fuming, with smoke billowing from his Holden. The championship leader forced into the pits. Panel work required to try and salvage some points. Jamie Whincup sensed an opportunity.
And look at Whincup, has a big dive at turn 7.
He only just...
Whoa!
Actually, there'll be a yellow flag, so he had to pull out of it.
With the safety car out, Garth Tander would call it a day, no doubt set to take his frustrations out on the motorhome. Will Davison would get his Ford back out on the circuit, courtesy of a bit of gaff. But he'd lacked control, he'd missed the restart.
Bright leads the way, he's on soft tyres, so too is Jamie Whincup. Mark Winterbottom is in third and Fabian Coulthard is tucked in behind his.
James Moffat would find himself beached, forcing out yet another safety car. Moffat would need heavy machinery to get out of that situation as they'd go for yet another start.
Bright was terrific at the last restart and he looks rock solid yet again. Van Gisbergen's going to have a dive straight away on Courtney.
Good move, very nice pass. And a much better restart for Whincup this time.
Whincup taking full advantage to immediately apply the pressure to Jason Bright.
And underneath him, got it done. I could see that his exit through 6 was very good. Jason looks for the crisscross.
Whincup dominating start number 3. Jason Bright forced into a dogfight. Mark Winterbottom squeezing by.
Out on the smash.
Bright forced wide, and the sparks would fly as the weather threatened to intervene.
Look at the windscreen. This is on board with Jamie Whincup leading this race. Out there on soft tyres.
It would hold off long enough for Whincup to pit for a tyre change. He'd emerge in second spot behind Mark Winterbottom.
And this is the race. Winterbottom's got him. He has.
So that puts Mark Winterbottom back to the effective race lead.
Shane Van Gisbergen would hold on to third, but a mechanical problem would force him to make way.
He's come out at turn 7 and had to go to the right-hand side of the circuit and watch the circus go past.
But out in front, it would be Ford Performance Racing's day once again.
Well, he had to go toe-to-toe with Jamie Whincup at our last event on the streets of Hamilton, and this time it's clear air for Mark Winterbottom. FPR do it again.
The battle for third going to the wire.
Look how tight it is with these guys. Lowndes will get a podium position ahead of Holdsworth. Courtney 5th, Slade, Caruso, Rick Kelly and Jason Bright 9th.
Mark Winterbottom grabbing a bag of points from his teammate, but the big winner was Holden's Jamie Whincup, his second placing catapulting him to a 51-point championship lead over Will Davison.
Oh, it's probably a good thing. I want to be the championship leader in December, and obviously when you're leading it, it's all you seem to talk about when you don't want to. You just want to get on with the job. You realise when you're a driver how quickly things can happen like that, and that's why I'm just focused on the job, and obviously caught up in someone else's stupid accident then, which is frustrating, but you learn to cop it on the chin. That's what happens in this game.
David Murdoch, Big Pond Sport.